God. You know what show I don't miss? Daria.
Oh my gosh.
I'm really hip in the 90s. This is what monotone voice acting sounds like.
I'm depressed,
Is
but I
this
don't
the
want to
real
admit it.
life? Is this just fantasy caught in a lab?
Stop making copyright infringement on
escape
Oh my
for
gosh.
reality.
And then she had like that one. She had that one friend that obviously was a whore, but didn't do anything that was whorish.
The one that was like had like goth, crooked, like asymmetrical hair.
Yeah.
Look at me, I'm so Japanese and shit. I guess maybe. I don't
No,
know.
she was just supposed to be like gothic.
She had like I have the Japanese hair, like ooh. Weird over like.
And
that.
her sister was like a stupid
that, like,
fucking cheerleader.
She had like the Ghost in the Shell hair.
No,
Or
she
something
didn't.
like that. No, she didn't.
No,
I'm
she
wrong.
didn't.
I want to watch Ghost in the Shell.
I just got done watching both
It's a good
seasons.
show. Oh, that's such a short-lived show. I forgot.
Yeah.
It does have like 4 movies though, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's 3.
I don't know. That was a really good show. Did it get canceled or?
It has technically 4, but one of them's a remake of the original.
Did that show
Ghost in the
get
Shell.
canceled or did it end?
It just ended.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
That would really suck if it got
No,
canceled.
you can. If you go on Netflix, you can watch both of them in one giant continuum. So it's instead of watching episodes, you watch one giant movie.
I need to watch that because I want to re-experience the Laughing Man shit. That was fun.
That's why. Yeah, I rewatched it. I was like, this is fucking awesome. And then I remembered it got like at the end, it got way too fucking political for me, and I was like, oh shit, I forgot about it.
It got too political.
But they're talking about all this shit like it was wrong because such and such Toronto. What is it?
Go download your brain, bitch.
Toronto something.
Go download your brain.
And they were like, the medicine they
I'm gonna
made
give
for
you- I'm gonna
cyber
give
brain
you-
sclerosis wasn't effective, and they should have taken the regular medicine, but they lied us and nanomachines working.
I'm gonna give you a brain virus.
That's crazy.
Brain virus.
That show always
I'm
has
gonna
pretty
give you
good
brain
fucking
virus.
fights, though. I love the fights in that
Oh
show.
hell yes. The only thing I didn't like about that show was the really irritating robots.
The Tachikomas? I love the Tachikomas.
Fuck their voices. I
Their voices are annoying, but I love
every
that.
single Japanese thing ever has to have some sort of weird non-human thing that with an irritating voice. Like that's just how the format seems to work.
They actually had a purpose.
It's like Hanna-Barbera, but the voices are worse. I'm like, no, let's not do this, please.
At least they had a purpose, though. At least they weren't just there for like
do this to me.
To make people laugh. They actually
like in Bleach, where you're like, hey, let's having a fucking talking bear.
The talking stuffed animal. Well, technically, he has a soul inside of him. That's why he talks.
Well, I know why, because it's one.
Hey, I actually happen to like that character.
Well, you're stupid and wrong.
No, I'm female. Boobs.
You are horribly
Notice.
incorrect.
Boobs, okay?
That
I came out, I
character's
find out,
stupid.
go, don't you freaking dare, I will rip your balls off.
What? You were just in frame doing boobs.
Yes,
Boobs.
This is why I should stop talking with my hands.
Best tapping ever.
Boobs, 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 boobs.
Oh, Jesus. Abuse.
What was the annoying thing in
Annoying Orange?
in Full Metal Alchemist? I guess it was Al.
Al wasn't annoying.
Al was the irritating non-human character.
I would think May was from
Who's
Brotherhood. Did you watch Brotherhood? Or you only watch the original?
I watched Brotherhood, but I don't remember it very well.
May was a little Chinese girl who talked.
Oh yeah, that was
She was
bad.
fucking annoying.
I was trying to think of the original show. Like, the only annoying thing was just
No,
like,
or,
I just got
or-
annoyed by Al's voice.
Or Gluttony.
Gluttony.
Gluttony always had like
I
the.
liked Gluttony.
Yeah, but he had such
He
an
was
annoying
funny.
voice. It's like, can I eat
Yeah,
him
but he
now?
never really spoke though.
Please. I'm like, Jesus.
He never really spoke though.
He-
It wasn't that bad.
He talked a lot in
Maybe
Brotherhood.
that's why I like the original Full Metal Alchemist so much.
Because no one talked because they couldn't flesh characters
it
out.
matches like none of the things that I hate about anime. None of those things really happen in that show. There's no power levels, no irritating character that's there the whole show.
None of them had power
It's
levels.
just like
Brotherhood
a
didn't
fun
have
show.
power levels either. That's
No,
why I
I'm just
loved
saying
about
like
it.
why that specific show resonated with me.
Yeah.
Like why I cared about it so much in the first place was because it
The
kind
ending of
mirrors
Brotherhood
what I
was
hated about
fucking
other
like a
shows.
bombshell. That was a drama bomb with that
man.
shit. It was like, you are God. I'm like, what? What? Then it was like, yeah, alchemy is actually yours. You can get rid of it. Oh, how? It's like, just do this. And you're like, and then alchemy was gone. And then Ed was like, I don't have alchemy anymore. But Ed had his body. And it's like, what the fuck? And then it ended, and then the end of the show was like super depressing.
That's kind of how the ending of the original show happened too.
No, the end of the original show was like, this is the gateway of truth. It brings you to 1942.
Al gets his body back and they lose alchemy.
Yeah, because they go to 1942, like during World War II.
Yep.
It was ridiculous. I was like, wait, what?
Like a bomb.
And they're like, Dad, what are you doing here? Well, I didn't like alchemy, so I went to 1942.
Just kind of popping up in the middle of World War II was kind of a bombshell in its own right.
And then the fact that he found them, like he just happened to be walking on this random
just as
stretch of road.
feasible as the twist at the end of Brotherhood.
No, the end of Brotherhood made sense though.
Yeah, but it still comes out of nowhere.
Well, yeah, but I'd rather
you know what? Being able to explaining that the other side of the gate is our world, that makes sense too in anime logic.
That scares me.
Fine.
That's like
I actually had fun with that. Like, holy shit! I never saw any of that coming. That blew my fucking mind. Because they keep talking about this gate. I'm like, well, if it's a gate, there's something behind it. And I'm like, what the fuck's behind it? Us. Well, shit. Surprise.